Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Zach Eflin.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. That one fouled off. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Digging in, Luis Jr. That one blasted deep to right. Low. Going back. Face three hitters. Spanned them all for the save. He circles the bases. That's his fourth home run of the series. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top half of the 10th. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. That's it out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's
well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Aiden Miller.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here's Kiermaier now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Yandy Diaz now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Rays down by a run. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. The Rays strand just the one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Second inning set to go. Here's Royce Lewis. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here in the second game of the series. Softly hit to third.
Yeah, and Boog, what gets me is the amount of preparation it takes for her to have games like this. You think about the hours put in between games, the extra conditioning work, and the mental toughness, too.
One up, one down. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Wasn't the prettiest way to get his first MLB win on the mound, Boog, but they don't ask how, they ask how many. Congrats to him on a really special moment in his career.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. The punch out there. Now 2 away. Max Kepler at the plate. Popped up. Caminero under it. Brings it in for the third out. One left for Minnesota, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Randy Arozarena. Out to short, Junior. Slings it across. They get the out on Arozarena. Lau at the plate. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. On his way over. He's got it. 2 down. And now it's Jose Siri. Here's a chopper to short. Junior fires to first on the run. That's the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail here 1-0. And we're back on to the third inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now at the plate, Edouard Julien. This one in the air. Brings it in. And there's one away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
The 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Low ranging after it. And there's 2 down. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one almost got him. Jeffers off of first with 2 away. Bounced up the middle. Loud. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Right through there for a strike.
Wow, she just cannot get a break. Got hit at the plate, then picked off at first. Man, it's been a tough couple of minutes for her.
Chopper right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Out to short. Jump throw. Save.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So the lineup flips over. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch.
Runner takes off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Pitch out, but no action. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right through there, got him. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brett Bryant. Now a fly ball to right center. Series sizing it up. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. But misjudges this one, and it falls. And the crowd on its feet. The 1-2. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's under it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at 3rd, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Here's a 1-1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Now here is Edouard Julien. Siri in position. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's 2-zip. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Out towards right center field. Dives and makes the catch. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And that is that. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Luis Jr. Bounced out to short, Caminero. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next Twin up to hit. That one to first, Diaz. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Brett Bryant. Two outs, base is empty. Out towards left center. Siri sizing it up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto going after it. He's got it. 1 away. Shea Langoliers next to hit for the Rays. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Shane Baz. And a pretty decent effort out of her. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And a big swing and a miss.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now for the Twins, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
But misjudges this one, and it falls. Here at the top of the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous. Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw it.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Max Kepler. The 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Lined into right. Low. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. And there's a ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. They got it for out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Right-handed reliever. And Ryan Weathers is coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And there's a foul ball.
He's doing a great job of keeping this lineup off balance. Swinging and missing at off-speed pitches that are just falling out of the zone. They need to make an adjustment before it becomes a habit.
Gets under it and pops it up. Under this one. Squeezes it. One up, one down.
It was a ball, but he chased it. Fastball's been a good pitch against this lineup. Lots of swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Brandon Lau. And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. Makes the grab. Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. On the ground right side. And that hits off the base. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And a count 1-2.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Stays alive. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Jr. This one smoked out to left. He's there. He's got it. One down. Now it's the DH, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one in the air right field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Brett Bryant, the next Twin up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Twins retired in short order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Junior Caminero. Rocco Baldelli coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Griffin Jax.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-2. Got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Chopped out in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Jeffers puts it away, and that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Royce Lewis. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And the count is 1-2. Over to Diaz, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now it's Juan Soto. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. So up next for Minnesota, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Two outs. And a foul ball.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with a few.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing across. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. On the mound now for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The wind of the pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the grab, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Good job to fight that one off. The Twins, an offensive explosion this inning here in Game 2 of the World Series. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
The Rays down to their final strike. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Amazing catch to end the inning, and she strands the bases loaded. Pitchers flat out love it when their teammates sacrifice their bodies to make a play.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious win, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners. Mm-hmm.